Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show, the realest sports talk show on YouTube, giving fans a real-life perspective on sports and entertainment.
You knew better, you do better, who do it better? WNBA draft, the Indiana Fever select Caitlin Clark.
I am infinite.
You knew better, you do better, who do it better? Brianna Stu, nah, 2 letters, CC, must see TV, shooting from the deep, wake up the woke folks sleep, beastie, couldn't lock it down in the precinct, hit the John Cena, yo, you can't see me easy. R.I.P. the GG, let her play with Juju. Out with the old, we the leaders of the new school. I let them all in points and times, still they won't anoint my kind. I know that I'm on point in kind. Arrive at the appointed time, bottom line, don't avoid the bust. Yeah, we in the gym all day, shooting logo threes, hit the rim, no way. See the swishes sweet, stay off them swishes sweets. BG, imagine when I hit my peak. Difference between us, I'm getting money like Serena and Venus. You're the opposite of a genius. Caitlin Clark, I'm a superstar. I can shoot it from Mars. Caitlin Clark. Try to knock me down, but I get back up. Got a double team, the queen, best call for backup. Strong to the rapper, then I back up. Step back, take blue form, strapped up. Try to knock me down, but I get back up. Got a double team, the queen, best call for backup. Strong to the rapper, then I back up. Step back, take blue form, strapped up. Taking shots at me, must have missed your marks. I shoot it from the D like I'm Caitlin Clark. Why they hate on me, must have a racist heart. We taking off, but Caitlin Clark. See why a different way, gotta get range. Think it's hate cause she white, must be highly deranged. Strange how the game try to downplay greatness. Could be in the game, Coach the Pope be on his Frank shit. Y'all flying charters, he flying spaceships. She sell out arenas, you sell out basements. Who cares you MVP, your game is basics. Better off hitting balls, running bases. Caitlin the Juker to all you aces. DT the face of the league, it need a facelift. Ancient old news don't make me open old wounds. In my ooze, I'll sure swoosh. Rebecca Lobo, hating up on the low. Taking shots from the block, but not from the logo. Pro bono, no promo and no homo. She grew the league by herself, solo dono. Marco Polo, ship out of water. Now, by the hands, it's Trinity Tin Carter. The shit started, little bitch. Comments the bench warmer. They done woke up a monster, go a bit harder. Taking shots at me, must have missed your marks. I shoot it from the D like I'm Caitlin Clark. Why they hate on me, must have a racist heart. We taking off for Caitlin Clark.
Because they woke a monster. I think I saw something where I've been blitzed on ball screens more than any other team has been blitzed combined. So.
At night, you can't see my. We got on the Black Air Force Ones. We taking game one off the top. I'm back to we again. CC again. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. AW in here early. Kent Carlson always in here early. Shout out to you for being a member of the channel. If you're not a member, please go become a member of the show. It helps the show grow. It keeps me growing and going as well. Didn't sleep. Laughed my ass off. Get you some rest, girl. What is you doing up and out? What was last night? Oh, Saturday night? Okay, I can dig it. Shout out to Jeff Sunday in the building. Top of the morning to you. Manuel, thank you for being a member. Much appreciated from the H-Town. Shout out to you, sir. DJ is in the building. Kent says, let's get back. Go Fever today. The 200 fine was laughable at best. Shit, our girl can cover that many times over. Yes, he can, but we're going to talk about that. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad y'all said something about it because, yeah, it just slipped my mind, but I meant to attack that, right? The fact that she getting fined, we got to talk about that. It's not the dollar amount, it's the principalities of the situation. So make sure y'all stick around for that because I might even start off with that. Yeah, the $200 compared to Sophie's $1,000 is showing agenda only. We cooking early. AW says, nah, it's already sunrise on the beach. My dog was ready to walk. Shout out to you. Where you at? Where you at? Florida? You in Florida or something, Cali? Where you at, AW? Don't tell me you're in them Texas beaches or New Orleans or something. That water's so dirty. Dirty dog. All right, Louise says, bro, you're right. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Cece. So many people forget that there was at least 3 or 4 games that they don't win without her. No doubt. No doubt. All right. So Caitlin Clark, her getting fined for $200 for saying the bench mob, the refs couldn't stop the bench mob. Now, before I get into why that's they just playing games. They want to continue to do that with Caitlin Clark and show us that, yeah, we don't care for her to be around this league or not. We will find her if she say a word, even if it's $200. We know Caitlin Clark got $200 over and over again. It's just the principle. We're saying, yeah, you say anything. We own anything you say, Sophie say, anything you straight white heifer say, we own you. We're finding the shit out of you. And to me, that agenda is crazy. Shout out to Peggy in the building, long time supporter of the channel and a member. Shout out to you, Miss Peggy Sue. Okay. Now, them finding Kaylin, that's fine. But again, it just shows the pettiness of this league, especially when you got all of these things that's transpiring with Alicia Gray. Embarrassing a Fever fan by getting them all that spotlight attention on them, and they ain't even done nothing wrong. Where's Alicia Gray's $200 fine for complaining about nothing? Where's the investigation on was Alicia Gray in the right or was she out of line? Or let's say out of bounds for especially the way she reacted. It ain't even like she just told the refs, hey, get these people. She literally was waving her hands all at them and yelling at them. That's something that wouldn't have been allowed from the fans. If the fan got up and Alicia Gray was just standing on that sideline at the 3-point line, and the fan got up out their seat and was talking shit to her, do you think that would have been? You think they would have been able to come back? They would have been removed for sure. Do you think they would have been able to come back? Highly doubt it. They'd have probably been banned from ever coming back. So the fact that y'all allowed Alicia Gray to get away with flailing her hands all over the place while cussing at these fans who has paid for front row seats. Okay? That's not court side. That's floor side. Those are floor seats. That's not court side seats. I want y'all to understand that. Those are floor seats. There's a difference. That's the highest ticket in the whole arena. And here you have 2 fans that have spent top dollar to enjoy this game and to be involved, engaged in the game. and their voices can be heard. Now, if you're a player that wants to listen to everything that fans say, that's on you. And you can't handle it, then you need a new profession. Welcome to the big leagues, young ladies. Y'all complaining about fans coming to the home game and cheering on a different team? I don't give a shit if I'm the owner or the GM or anybody like that associated with my franchise, and a player or a team happens to bring in more fans, more money, something that you couldn't do. The last thing you're going to do is complain, especially when you expect me to pay you more money and you complaining about fans coming in and cheering for these other teams and other players besides you. Shit, I'm glad somebody coming to cheer for something because my money looking funny. But we don't hear WNBA talking about none of that. They're not punishing none of them players. And that's crazy work. Shout out to AB, shout out to Cat, shout out to everybody that just entered the chat. Make sure you hit the like button. Go back out, come back in. Understand? Take your shoes off, leave them at the door. Come get comfortable. Because this is going to be a good one. Trust. We got a lot to discover. We got a lot to uncover in today's show. So when I see these things go on and you finding Caitlin Clark for saying bench mob and the refs couldn't stop us, you just showing me your level of pettiness is crazy. And this is why I say I don't want Caitlin Clark to return back to this league. I'd rather her go try out something else, whether it be unrivaled, unathletic women, whatever it is, go somewhere else. I can't stand this league. They can't stand CC because of what she represents, which is good. Remember that. It's not about money with these billionaires, but with a B, billionaires, it's not about no money with them. Money is an object that they play with. Honestly. You have to understand that. It's about agendas with them. It's about narratives with them. It's good versus evil with them. So again, that's why I explained it with the Tebow situation and compared Caitlin Clark to Tebow. Tebow was the great white hope in a sense for white quarterbacks. You have to understand this. This is why it's not about a black and white thing. Tebow was a prominent figure and a white quarterback who can run like brothers and throw. But because he wore Christianity on his sleeve, he wore it on his sleeve. He spoke on Jesus Christ in every interview. He prayed after every touchdown. They couldn't have that. So they got rid of him. They got him out the league. Didn't care. He was a white boy who can run the football, throw the football. This was before Josh Allen. So same goes for Caitlin Clark. And the biggest difference is NFL don't need Tebow to succeed, even though he was bringing in much more money and much more eyes. Tebow was bringing in the dough, even sitting on the sidelines. From merch to everything, it went all the way up. And they didn't give a fuck. They didn't care. Tebow had a training camp. He had training camp packed with reporters, with everything. They talked about Tebow on the ESPN. This man on the sideline, they talked about him game in, game out. Sunday, every day, they had something to say about Tim Tebow. He was a big deal. And they got him right out the way because he didn't push their narratives. He didn't fit what they about. So you got to go. Caitlin Clark is the same thing with them. They don't care. They just set her down. Trust me, they just set. If you don't believe that they set her down purposefully, if you don't, good morning, Wrangle. Good morning from Texas. If you don't believe they shut her down, come on. And if they shut her down purposely, then that should tell you they don't care about the money, or they wouldn't have shut her down. They shut her down knowing that she could come back if you advance to the next round. Fully, 100%. I believe Caitlin Clark. Who doesn't in this chat believe that Caitlin Clark is 100% ready to go now? Who doesn't believe it? Who thinks she's still maybe a little gimpy? Who thinks Caitlin Clark needs practices 5-on-5 before she get back on the floor? Who here thinks that? So how and why in the hell would you not put her on an active roster just in case you make it to the next round? You'll have Caitlin Clark ready to go and compete for a championship. You are 2 series away from winning a championship. Think about this. Listen to me. This really kind of clears up, or should help you clear up, when I'm saying they've been sabotaging Clark, and this is full-blown sabotage. There's no way the league would even allow the Fever to rule her out. The league would have stepped in and said, hold on, wait a minute. Okay, let's say, hold on, slow down. Let's think about this. You don't want to put her on the active roster just in case. She was this close to coming back on everybody's account. So if you happen to win 2 measly games in the first round, it's not a 7-game series, so it's not a tough task. Do I even believe the best team won in that series? No. 7-game series, you can't hide who's the better team. That's why the NBA went every round 7-game series, because it's important. If a team beat your ass 4 times, yeah, they most likely the better team. It ain't no getting around the shit. Ain't no excuses for nothing. 2 games. That's why I don't even call the first round no sweep. You can't sweep a motherfucker in 2 games. In the NBA, that's half of a series. You can win, the home team can win the first 2 games at home, but everybody knows, who knows basketball, the series don't start until a team beats somebody on their home court. So you can be up 2-0. 1-2 games on your home court in the NBA. The series is not even close to being over. You can't even look at like comfortably that you just up 2-0. So did the best team out of that series between Atlanta Dream and Indiana Fever happen to win? No. They just happen to be in a lucky situation where you only got to win 2 fucking games. And you can move on. So if that's the case, so that's basically any given Sunday in a sense. That's the any given Sunday. If the better team has 2 bad games and you happen to capitalize off of that, they're out of here. They're going home. Hell, do I believe the best team out of the Phoenix Mercury and the Liberty just won that? No, I don't. I think Liberty is I think if they had a 7-game series, the Liberty will win. If the Atlanta Dream versus the Fever had a 7-game series, Atlanta most likely would have won. Let's be frank. So we move on, and you don't have Caitlin Clark on the roster. And Caitlin Clark, you over here celebrating that the bench and calling them the bench mob. Now I'm trying to get to you, CC. CC, you becoming blackenized. You becoming blackenized. Bench mob. No. I need you to keep it Iowa. You got black Air Force Ones on. I need you to wear the white pair. Hold on, time out. CC, I need you to go put these on, please. Okay. I know I flossed these. I know I did. I know I flossed these at the beginning, but you're getting blackenized. I'm starting to see it. I'm starting to realize you're getting blackenized by all these black players you're around. And I understand I understand they playing nothing but hip hop in the locker room. They playing nothing but degenerate shit in the locker room. You know. And you around them and you trying to relate, you trying to not be racist, you trying to make sure. You're trying to make sure your black teammates know that you ain't racist. And you're going out your way. And you're moving weird. Fuck the bench mob. You're supposed to be on the court. You know it. They finding you and shit. You're supposed to be on the court and you know it. Can you go put these on? Put these on. All right? You're getting blackenized. I don't need you to do that. Our culture is, we hurting right now. We hurting. The black culture and the black community is hurting. Don't you start pandering over to that shit. This is why I stay. She need Iowa around her. Don't let me go pull that shit up. Hold on, kinfolk. Hold on, kinfolk. How we go from, it's too much hip hop. You got Sid Colson in there. It's too much gangster rap. It's too much let her cook. Now, listen, homie. Listen. And I'm not being, I know y'all probably don't pick up what I'm putting down. I'd be like, oh, he don't know I love my black self. Kaylin, be yourself. One thing I always loved about Eminem, no matter how many niggas Eminem was around, Eminem was him. He was always him. White. He didn't act like nobody else. And I respected it. He didn't try to act like niggas. And I respected it. I need you, CC. Don't start you coming with black Air Force Ones and black this. And I hear the rapping all the damn time in the locker room. I see what's going on. They try to turn you out, CC, in a different way. Okay? Next thing you know, Kaden Clark gonna be like, hey, that's my nigga right there. No, CC. No, CC. Okay? I'm gonna need you to get back to this. I need the locker room. Oh, hold on, let me see. Let's pull it up. Please, Lord, tell me I got it still. It's gonna be gold if I got it still. Uh-oh. I might not have it. No, let's go back. I gotta have it. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up something for us real quick. Because I need Kaylin to get back. I need her to get back to. Do I not have it anymore? Oh, that's gonna be tough. I hate when I do stuff like this. This is gonna be tough because I gotta find it now. I have to. And let me go look for it. Yeah, make sure I hit the like button while I search for this. Hit the like button. Please let me see. Let's see. I can't believe I don't have it. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. Here it goes. Okay. All right. We should have it. We should have it. I gotta have it. I see one because this is what our locker room is starting. Hold up. Let's share that. I pray because I did the difference in both. Let me see. I gotta find it. It's gotta be on my channel. Let me read this. This is member chat from Peggy. Says let's pull it up. If there is a lockout, I predict CC will join Cheryl Miller in Upshot League that runs the same time as WNBA. It is development, but might attract WNBA. Okay. I like. Shout out to you, Peggy Sue. All right. I gotta do this. Let's see here. Let's share. I should go and make sure why don't I? All right. This is what the locker room starting to look like right here.
You want to talk shit? You want to run your mouth? You want the bitches run your mouth?
Look at the white girls on the team. They just jumping. They just in it. They just jumping. They're like, yeah. They just jumping around, folks. Oh, they don't know what they're doing. They just jumping. Notice how all the black girls basically on the team is over here, and all the white girls that's not on the scene, but they jumping and shit, they over here. They where you can't see them. That's what we don't. Okay, now please. I gotta find the Iowa one though. That's what our locker room is kind of. That's what Caitlin Clark is. She's in the HBCU right now. But I gotta find that's not what I was looking for. I'm looking for the Iowa one. Where Caitlin Clark was on Iowa. I'm looking for it and I'm gonna find it. I had it. I actually did it. That's what I'm saying. I'm pissed right now that I know damn well. Did I take that down? I couldn't have. Is it a video? Maybe it's a video. I looked on my shorts. Let me go check. Let me go check my videos. I haven't seen it. It was last year where I put it up. But yeah, I gotta do this. Apologies. We can't even continue till I get this right. We'll set this bitch off. You want to talk shit? That's what Caitlin going through right now. Oh Lord. But she's walking into. Listen, I don't let my children listen to that type of shit, man. It's not good for your soul. I've come to realize that type of music is demonic. It is. It's demonic. It's not good music to listen to. No positivity in it at all. I think we getting there. I think I feel it. I feel it about to pull up. Oh, I'm running out. Not there. Ouchie. That hurts. Hurts my feels. Ah. Couldn't find it, ladies and gentlemen. That actually pisses me off. I'm still looking though. Let's go to Twitter. Oh no, let's stay here. See, they just showed me that. So let's go, man. It's gotta pop up for me. Iowa girls. Let's do this. Girls team singing in locker room. Kaylin Clark. Ah, this is going to. What is this? Ah, that's funny. That's funny. Okay, no, that's what I'm looking for, but that was funny. Ah, this is bullshit. What song was that? The Iowa girls team walking. What was they singing? Was they singing the white chick song? I think they were singing the white chick song. Let's see. Let's see if we can pull it up. If that's, I'm sure that's not what it's called, but that's where I heard that song. Team singing. From the movie White Chicks, it was a song. I believe that's what they singing. Uh, didn't pull up again. Okay, we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go to Twitter. That's gonna be tough on Twitter. They don't be knowing what the fuck. They never pull up what I be looking for. All right, we're going to Twitter. Fuck 'em. If you just came in, I'm looking for a video. I gotta find it. Yeah, we gotta find it. If I don't find it on Twitter, then we're gonna call it quits on the video. We're gonna call it quits on looking for the video. Girls team. Let's go. Nah. Oh man. No. How did I fucking erase? How did it? I had it. I don't recall ever deleting it. Maybe I did because maybe I had copyrights on it. All right, fuck it. It's over. We didn't find it, but y'all get my drift. We move on. I was really hoping to find it. Let's see. Oh, we got Peggy Sue. Shout out to True Sand, new member to the channel. Oh yeah, we about to start doing members only stuff in a minute, man. I see we getting it. We getting it. We starting to get it up. We're starting to get it up. All right. Who wins tonight's game? Fever versus fake MVP Asia Wilson. Oh my goodness. Asia Wilson, fourth MVP. Is she the real MVP? Who had Asia in here and without no hate or nothing? There's no hate. There's no hate talk. I hope Asia getting MVP feels that fire for the Fever to win today. I had Nefesi Collier. I don't like Nefesi Collier no more than I like Asia. To me, Nefesi Collier is fake as shit off the court. She's a fake activist. I don't like her. I don't like her character. Her character is phony as hell to me. Sweetheart, she's cute, all that good stuff. That's fine. She's a phony. Okay. So, but as far as on the court, and this year, and you talking about, it's not just about stats. I hate when people, they comparing their stats. No. Not at all. Whose team is the best team in the league, and who's the leader of that team? Nefesa Collier and the Minnesota Lynx. I wonder, okay, because I got to know from the chat. I'm coming to the chat on this. I wonder, Did Nafessa miss too many games? Because I'm sure, what's her name again? Asia Whistle. She missed a few games too, right? Let's see. Because she played consistently good through the whole season. She didn't have no downs. Only down she had is when she was out with injury. That's the only down she had. How many games did Nafessa Collier miss this season?
Nafisa Collier missed 11 games this season. A high ankle sprain in
How
August
many
caused her to miss 7 games in a row.
Okay, smooth. How many games did Asia Whistle miss this season? All right, I'll say it right. How many games did Asia Wilson miss this season?
Ayala Wilson missed 3 games this season due to concussion protocol. The Las Vegas Aces won 2 of those games and lost 1.
Okay, that's maybe where she got her at then. That's where she got her at. Okay, all right. Okay, I digress. She only missed 3 games. Fee missed 11 games. Should that matter? Now I'm going to come to the chat. Should that 3 games, 11 games you was out compared to 3 games, could that disqualify you? That should disqualify you. In my belief, I think that should. You missed 11 games out of 44. Yeah, compared to the runner-up who only missed 3. Availability is the best ability. Availability is your best ability. 11 games is a lot, folks. So 11 games out of 44, that's a lot. That's a lot. Can't hold you. Especially compared to the runner-up who only missed 3. Papa Roach. Shout out to the super chat. I don't know who Papa Roach is, though. But maybe Asia Wilson you're talking about. But I don't have a vote. Okay, so yeah. All right, so she got the MVP. So Fever going against MVP Asia Wilson. She's just coming off her 4th MVP. And she's feeling it, right? Last time that I checked, right, did we beat the Aces? Didn't the Fever beat the Aces? AB had Asia Wilson looking crazy out there. In the first half, AB had Asia Wilson on lockdown. Shout out to Louise. You're so smart, my brother. I'm so glad you said that music is demonic. Young people follow that music down a bad problem. No doubt. I got to keep it 100. I I'm going back up right now because I want to know how y'all feel about that too. Kaylin being blackenized. I don't know. I want to know if I'm the only one. Lance said, funny as fuck, you telling a good story and tricking the fans entertaining. I'm just saying. She, you know, I'm not into the dark energy. I saw that and was like, wait, what's been going on? CC going to dump Connor and get with a woman in a minute. Oh, Lord, please don't say that. If anything, she going to get with a rapper or something. She going to... Kaylee Clark going to get with a brother, man. She before she go that route, oh, man. It's so funny. They have brainwashed CC. She supports them, and very few of the players like her or have her back. Real talk. But you know, she played a role. She got her tree list girls with her. So I'm sure on their white time, they do white things. And so that's she has a balance. But you know, I just be clowning. I agree with the 7-game series, though. It's like the sprinter in a race wins, but it's a marathon race if you want to see who has the stamina and longevity. No doubt. Yeah. She can play, but their agenda is for KM. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Y'all was cooking up here, man. I missed all of this. Yeah, special whistle. Hey, Paul, let's see what you say. Hey, Paul, 9 days before my 15th birthday, will put up 100 points on the Knicks. This league is not serious. 15 years old. Shout out to you. Happy and appreciate you coming through, youngster. Yes, Cheryl Miller. Hey, look, I don't care what league. Long as CC don't play in this league no more, I'm good. Shout out to Burrow in the building. Shit, y'all keep missing her friend Lexi is straight. Yeah. Sophie too. Chloe Bibby too. Well, that's a good squad right there. I'm telling you. I'm getting rid of everybody except for those girls right there. I'm picking up Hannah Stokey next season if there is a season, which we'll see. I'm picking up Hannah Stokey out the draft. Keeping Chloe Bibby, Sophie, Lexi. And we gonna work. We gonna work. I gotta go get K Money Martin somehow, some way. Gotta go get K Money. Gonna give me Hannah Stokey. Trying to trade AB. Right? I'm trying to trade AB. I'm not re-signing Kelsey Mitchell. I don't need Kelsey Mitchell. I don't need Kelsey Mitchell. I need AB to be gone. Right? I need we can trade him out. We can trade him out, whoever it is. I need the squad to look like Iowa. Point blank, period. I need a few black girls here and there, about three to four. And a half breed. Three. Oh. I need three. I'm just being frank because I understand. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying. You think I'm saying something that, no. Your main player is white. Put white girls around her. If your main player is black, put black girls around her. It's a different style of play. Yeah, one half breed. We'll take a half breed. A African American. Mm-hmm. That's cool. But that's what it is. You got Bird. Bird's your main player on Boston. Surround him with a bunch of white boys. Few blacks. Your main player, Magic Johnson. Surround him with a bunch of black men. Few whites. It's as simple as that. As simple as that. Because it's locker room, it's chemistry, it's all of that. That comes into place. And it's a major role. See what I'm saying? Yeah, it matters in basketball. Football, not so much. Football, not at all. Football has so many people. You got a bunch of everything. You got a bunch of almost everything in football. You got 80-man, 70-man roster, 50-some that's active. Yeah. So, it's what it is. But even Tom Brady, look at the wide receivers they gave Tom Brady after Deion Branch and it's another nigga named Givens. Look at the wide receivers. He gave them all white boys. And they was all tight. Wes Welker, Julian Edelman, Gronkowski. As soon as they tried to do some other shit, look what happened. As soon as they tried to go outside of white boys and that type, they went and got Aaron Hernandez. Killer. Not funny. People lost their life. I didn't mean to laugh. Please don't forgive me. I'm just saying the fact that you went, you got all these, and then you went out your way. You went to try to go get, somebody who was questionable as far as they mentals and off the field issues. And the man ended up, unaliving himself in the penitentiary because he didn't commit so many murders. But I digress on that. Just saying. You got Lamar Jackson as your quarterback? Look down the line. It is what it is. Now, since we got that out the way, okay, for the game one, I think I got a feeling Fever pull it out. I got a fever pull it out. Okay. Tonight, I didn't do it. I was on Angry Fan Show and KT Vizzle, and I had picked Fever to lose this game one. I'm wrong. I feel like some just told me this morning, no, Fever gonna win. It's gonna be upset today. It's gonna be upset today. I think Kelsey Mitchell, she might have one of those games today. But I don't know. Do the Fever play good in Vegas? They never play good. They never won in Vegas. Have we won in Vegas? We finna get our ass whooped. Oh Lord, we finna get our ass whooped. And it's not even a we. I don't care for the Fever. Say, Kaylin, you got me subjected to this bullshit. Can you stop supporting this team? I need you to put on these. Go put these on. Okay? The white ones. I'm so crazy. What I'm saying, man, I just keep it 100, man. I do. And I don't care how people take it. I really don't. I don't care what you think about me. I really don't. I don't care if you got me confused. You missed. Whatever. I don't give a shit. I understand that. I really don't. You think I'm misogynistical, egotistical, narcissistical? I don't give a fuck. I don't care about what you think about me if you inside my household. If you don't live inside this household right here, you see the love. You see that? That balloon has been rocking for so long. It's furniture now. My balloon, you see the love behind me? He gonna stay right there. I spent about $60 on that balloon. And that motherfucker, boy, he's still, it's been about good 7-8 months. I had that balloon. It's been a while. I'm just saying. But yeah, this all love on these people are here. The love is still standing, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna move it until he either pop himself or accidentally get, man. The love, I wiped him down. I dust him off. I even dust the love off. I gotta dust the love off. So yeah, man. Shout out to Angry Fans, man. Who had a cat? I seen a cat. Oh, let's bring that up. Yeah. Let's bring that up. Shout out to Angry Fans had a cat. I'm a cat guy myself. I used to never was a cat guy. Okay. I'm not a dog. I'm not an animal person. I'm already an animal myself. Right? I don't play well. Okay. And came up on a cat. I had little kids. I don't want dogs. I said, okay, cats, at least they clean themselves. They self-sufficient. Right? They know how to lick on themselves and clean themselves. They know how to go pee. I don't got to let them out the house to go pee and poop. They know how to do that on their own. You know what I mean? They're not hungry hippos. And so I start fucking with cats. And so when I seen Angry Fan had his cat, I said, that's my type of dude, my nigga. CC is in a bad spot. This was supposed to be her year to validate everything. The culture would be different if she was playing and they were winning. Shout out to the True Stats for the $5 super chat, man. Much love, appreciation. All right, let's bring this up, man, real quick. Hold on, let me go over here. Let's go bring my boys them up, man. They went live last night. I missed it. Me and baby, it was movie night for us. We checked out what did we check out? We checked out something. Damn, I forget the name of it, but it'll come to me. Hold on, let's get back to my guys right here. They was cooking. It was funny. Hold up. Pete and retro hairstyle. They go at it, right? I mean, I don't know if they go at it. I just had heard them start to go at it as I was just watching their show. Before I came live, I was checking out Angry Fans and Drizzy's show, and it got to the part right here. I turned it off and go live myself. But Retro, Pete, Miss Diva, I think Marty is also involved in this get down. Let's check it out. Let's listen. I'm going to chime in. We're going to have fun with this. This is funny. My guys is hella funny. So, yeah, let's go.
Bro. That's just the facts, bro. Like, come on. The roster, the talent around them is much better. Ari McDonald is.
Yeah, you know, one more thing. You know what it is? You know what it is, P2? You know what it is, P2? We like the style of play they did last season.
Yeah.
It ain't so much that because you said, okay, you said this. No, we like the way they was playing last season. This team's supposed to be better. Remember the beginning of the season? Now you know we're trying to get a championship. Remember all of that?
Now, Angry. Also, remember, there was a point in the year. Yeah, the style we were playing last year. Had we played that style, that CC style from the second half of last season with this roster, we would have been much better.
Yes.
The talent. Ari McDonald was jobless and got put on his team. She's better than any guard we had on the team last year, not named.
Yeah.
Clark or Kelsey Mitchell. That's just facts, bro.
Wait.
Odyssey Sims is better.
Erica Wheeler.
Sims was jobless. She's
Erica
better.
Wheeler wasn't doing nothing last season. She was dribbling, wasting the shot clock, and then passing it last second.
Odyssey Sims is on this team.
E-Will had her moments, but E-Will, I liked E-Will on the team for sure.
She was jobless. She's better than any guard we had on this team last year, not named Clark or Kelsey Mitchell. So to try to act like the talent on the team isn't much better than what they had last year, it's insane, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. All I said was you guys said last year's team was better. I never said that.
No,
what I'm saying is
the style of play.
Yes, okay.
Is the way they were supposed to play.
Bro, we barely played our bench last season, bro.
I get you.
We was giving Katie Lou Samuelson. Bro, we think Natasha Howard is bad on the max. Katie Lou Samuelson was getting a max contract from us last year.
Her and Erica Wheeler,
Erica Wheeler was getting a max contract. Stop it, man.
She's more of a cheerleader than a basketball player last season.
Listen, I'm just okay. I hear you guys. Okay, it's good that you made that distinction. If you make that distinction, then yeah, I'm with you absolutely, because I do believe this roster is better, even with the injury. So I totally agree. Now, if you're saying not that, but if whoever say, listen, if you're saying she's not coaching, CC's, and again,
hey, my boy Cat is official. That's a saucy cat right there, Angry. Yeah, what's the cat name? I need to know. My cat name was Pumpkin. Hold on, what just happened? All right, let's go.
Stephanie White. But if you're saying CC's coaching, that's like saying, okay, you're saying by default they got the win because of CC, not because of White. So if they lose against the Aces, does it fall on CC, the coach? That's just my question.
Did I say she was full on coaching? No, I said she's coaching from the sidelines.
Uh-oh.
Did I say she's full on coaching?
No. But yeah, you're being disingenuous because you're being
I'm not being disingenuous.
Sure you are, and you do this often because that's like when somebody's
Now we're attacking. Don't do that.
No, listen, that's
Stop.
why nobody,
Let him go. Let him go.
nobody's
Now you're getting personal. Don't get personal.
Marty,
He does that all the time. He does it all the time. Stop it.
Does.
Stop it.
No.
I said,
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
watch the game tomorrow and see if you hear Caitlin
Yes.
coaching from the sidelines.
I want to clarify something, Marty. Nobody's attacking anybody because let's be clear. You don't put if Rachel was a guy, you wouldn't jump in and say you're attacking. So I treat men.
How do you know what I
was saying? Pete, hey, 2 points, 3 points for Pete right there. If he got her with that. If this was a guy, you wouldn't be saying I was attacking. See, come on now, we got to understand what we doing. The ladies, because all three of y'all kind of got on him. All three of y'all kind of, don't do that. Hold on, we talking sports. And we having a little back and forth, nothing major, little banter, you know. But you know, he said that, you know, don't get in your feels. And I can tell just by the question that Retro didn't like how he phrased or said what she said. Okay, so he threw it back on her in her lap. If they lose, is it CeCe fault? And she kind of, you know, I guess they got a little history, been on panels with each other before and having disagreements. And so maybe that's where that come from. But she kind of snapped at him like, yeah, I didn't say it like this. Or I said, well, she not fully cooked. You know, she kind of, so that's why he just used the word disingenuous, but never did he get loud or rude. So let's listen again.
Better. Ari McDonald is
you know, one more thing. You know what it is? You know what it is, P2? You know what it is, P2? We like the style of play they did last season.
Yeah.
It ain't so much that because you said okay, you said this. No, we like the way they was playing last season. This team's supposed to be better. Remember the beginning of the season? Now you know we're trying to get a championship. Remember all of that?
Now, Angry. Also, remember. There was a point in the year. Yeah, we were.
Damn, I went back to that
style
point.
we were playing last year. Had we played that style, that CC style from the second half of last season with this roster, we would have been much better.
Yes.
The talent. Ari McDonald was jobless and got put on the
season, bro.
I get you.
We was giving Katie Lou Samuelson, bro. We think Natasha Howard is bad on the max. Katie Lou Samuelson was getting a max contract from us last year.
Her and Erica Wheeler,
something, Marty. Nobody's attacking any. If you're saying CeCe's coaching, that's like saying, okay, you're saying by default they got the win because of CeCe, not because of White. So if they lose against the Aces, does it fall on CeCe, the coach? That's just my question.
Did I say she was full on coaching?
He said that's just my question. See, now, did I say she was full on coaching? Now, who's attacking who? I rock with Retro and P2, but let's be frank right here, right now. Who's attacking who right now? He just asked the question. He didn't ask it like you done for saying that. He's saying, does it fall on Caitlin if they lose? That's either yes or no, because she's not fully coaching. She's just sideline coaching. So, no, it doesn't fully fall on Caitlin Clark. Of course not, because she's not doing a rotation. See, she could have went into the whole, she's not calling the rotations. She's not calling the timeouts. She's not really running the plays. She's really just telling the girls what she sees, where she's sitting at. You know what I'm saying? And just answered it like that. And the show could have moved on. But when she snapped at him, that's when he took upon himself to say, you being disingenuous. And that's
No, I said she's coaching from the sidelines.
Uh-oh.
Did I say she's full on coaching? No.
See, Look, that's how you know it's beef. Because you see, Angry say, because the way she said it. Did I say she's coaching? No. See? Relax.
No, but yeah, you're being disingenuous because you're being
I'm not being
disingenuous.
disingenuous.
Sure you are, and you do this often because that's like when somebody
Okay. Yeah, sure you are. Pete. Sure you are. You did this often. I fuck with Pete, man. Pete funny. He gonna keep it a buck with you. You understand me? He ain't here to sugarcoat. He gonna keep it a bean with you. I rock with Pete.
Quit attacking. Don't do that.
No, listen, that's why nobody.
Look, here come the women. Don't do that. What did he do? He said she was being disingenuous. She just attacked my man.
Let him go. Let him go.
Now you're getting personal. Don't get personal.
Personal. Don't take it personal. You're not taking it personal, lady. Man, who's saying this? Is that Marty? Is that Marty Khan? I don't know who's saying that. Who's caping right now for retro? Is that Marty? It's not Maria. Maria ain't caping for nobody. Is that who is that? Is that Marty?
He does that all the time.
Yes,
he
Marty.
does it all the time.
Marty,
Stop it.
Marty,
Stop it.
No.
I said, watch the game tomorrow and see if you hear Caitlin coaching from the sidelines.
I want to clarify something. Marty, nobody's attacking anybody because let's be fair. You don't put if Rachel was a guy, you wouldn't jump in and say you're attacking. So I treat men.
How do you know what I would say? How do you know? Of course I would say that.
Because I've been on panels with you where I've attacked guys and you haven't said it. That's how I know. It's called personal experience. Okay.
You and I have not. We've been on like 2 shows together. What are you talking about?
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Hold on. Is this some beef up here that we don't know?
I know.
Hey. They must got beef with my guy Pete. Pete has unpopular opinions, and they do a lot of. I guess they be on the same panels together. So they didn't have that back and forth many times. This ain't. I think this is not. Yeah, this is we. They they confused. Everybody's like, what's happening? What's going down? I think they like each other. Everybody loves each other. Honestly, man. We Retro, Marty, and love all y'all. But yeah, y'all was tripping. Marty, Retro, y'all was tripping on Pete on this one. Pete asked simple questions. Y'all took it the wrong way. Start getting in your field. Start letting the woman part of you, the emotional side, spew out instead of just having a regular debate or, having a simple dialogue to where, you didn't take it as being attacked and Marty didn't make it seem like you was being attacked and saying that you was being like, come on. When you was the one kind of snapping and he just asked the question, come on.
First I haven't heard of it, but you know what? He wanted beef. I got the sauce. He wanted beef. I got the sauce.
Can I get a point?
I got the beef. I got the sauce. He wants the beef.
Hey, Pete.
Okay, let's go.
Got Devo. She's from Atlanta. She ain't
I just want to get my point off. Right now, the ladies who are in the chat on the panel, I don't pander. I treat men and women the same. So, to say that I'm attacking somebody because I'm attacking what they said, what I'm refuting what they said. Come on, do better. That's
listen, and Pam. See, this is a problem too. Pam, how you gonna say no? P wants to stare shit. However you want. Okay, if maybe before he asked, right? And on here, he just asked her a question. On here, he just asked her a question that she pertained to something that she said. And it was a legitimate question. She took offense to the question. Now, could it be from something prior? Maybe. But right here, right now, when they just did that, she took offense to a simple question. I thought it was a simple question. He just said, since you give Caitlin Clark the credit that they winning, do you give her the blame if they lose? And that's the question. So again, you can answer that question. you can just answer that question. No, it's not on her if they lose because she's not fully coaching. She's the sideline coaching. She don't do the rotations, so on and so forth. You could articulate it without having to take offense to it. And again, so this was nothing to stir up. He asked her, and maybe he knew what to do to ruffle her feathers. Maybe that part. Maybe he played that part. Maybe he knew what to do to ruffle her feathers. But then Marty come in with the, oh, don't do that. You're making it personal. No. This is just debate. It's a debate. And again, us men, when I disagree with Angry or with Drizzy or so on and so forth, they disagree with me, we don't take it like it's personal attacks or say anything like that. Like, come on, man. It's just debate. We're going to either say you sound crazy and this is why and break it down. And now I don't see it that way because of this. Peter's very condescending. Marisol, that's Marisol. Is that no, it's the Marisol. Is this the one? Is this because it's not Maria. Marisol, was this you? And Pete, was you caping for retro? Because it's Marisol, I believe, correct? It's Marisol. If I'm not mistaken. He does it on purpose, like to rile people. Ooh, I'm trying to see what he did in this one. Has Pete ever been on Pope's stream? He would enjoy this. Yeah, no, he has. He came up before. You know, I'm gonna put the link in the chat just in case anybody, Pete here, want to come up or Marisol want to come up, because I want to have this dialogue. Actually, because now y'all took that the wrong way. I understand. Okay, I understand people take things the wrong way or they overreact, and that was an overreaction in this sense on retro. And then you caped up for because that woman code. It's a woman code, understandable, but at the same time, y'all own your own man's platform. Speaking with y'all conversing amongst men, speaking sports, we can't take things personal. And even because us men, like I said, y'all know me. I'd be like, you sound crazy. This is how you sound stupid. So imagine if I say that to a woman, right? That's too much, right? Of course it is. And I understand that. But in this instance, Pete didn't. That question, that shouldn't have ruffled no. That shouldn't have. Maybe y'all just that upset with Pete. Y'all just can't stand the sound. Maybe that's the case. Because retro definitely, she went in immediately after he asked the question. And ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, hold on. Why I say disconnect? Hold on. I think I got Pete coming up. To explain himself. Come back, go out and come back in. I'm gonna add you a different way. Let's see. All right, add to stage. Hold on. I'm gonna add you a different way, Pete. I don't know what just had happened, but come out, come back up. Yeah, man. So we gonna talk about it, but yeah, when the ladies, let's see, add to stage. Boom. Microphone check. 1 2 1 2. Pete in the building, what you want to do? Shout out to you. What's going on, Pete?
What's going on, Pope? How you doing, man?
Oh, man, fantastic. Fantastic as always. Listen, here go Marisol. Marisol is in the chat. I know the ladies, they get tight with you at times because you keep it frank with a lot of them on how you feel about situations. Don't care what people think or say on your feelings and thoughts on situations and subjects. I can understand this being a frank show. So go ahead and lay down the laws on whatever you want to do. If you want to clarify anything.
Yeah, you know what? Listen, we all been on streams together. We've gone at it before. There's a lot of things that Marisol has agreed with me on. You know, she's a Puerto Rock just like me. Yesterday we got into it. Tomorrow we'll probably agree on something. Listen, you know what? Yes, I am abrasive. I admit that. I got more self-awareness than most of these people on these lives. Okay, because I can admit when I'm wrong. I can glaze Cece. I can praise her, not glaze. I'm sorry. I can praise her, but I also criticize her. And the problem arises when you criticize Cece, people flip out. It's like they go rabid like Resident Evil, bruh. You know, it's like World War Z up in this motherfucker. And you know, people need to chill because we need to be objective. We all fans of CC, I believe. You know, Marisol just said, look, I don't think he is a CC fan. He's always dogging her. Nah, Marisol, I've defended, Pope is a witness, and there are many witnesses here. I've defended CC tooth and nail against haters on all other channels that I've jumped on. But when it's time to criticize her, I'm also not going to hold back. I keep the same energy. See, and that's what people have a problem with. Now, yesterday, the problem started, let's be honest, ladies, and, you know, this is what I'm going to clarify, okay? Because I got called a misogynist yesterday. I got called a lot of shit. Yeah.
So I should have kept playing. I should keep going.
Oh, yeah, it's coming. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I ain't heard it. I ain't seen it yet. I'm But I only seen the part where the first part where Retro kind of snapped at you for asking that question, and then I had to come on my live. So go ahead. I mean, I would like to go into a little bit more.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Before you go, because I want to hear just a little bit more, and then you go ahead and talk about it. Is that cool? Because some people in the chat probably didn't catch it.
Absolutely, brother.
Appreciate it.
That's an attack.
No.
Thank you.
That means she does this often. And if you had let me finish,
no, it's how you say it. You always
exactly.
Listen,
you know what you're doing.
I'm gonna show you what I'm doing if you let.
Hey, Marisol, that's what I'm saying. Listen, Marisol, the link is in the chat. Because we'd like to hear from you, but right now I'm like, I can't. He ain't done nothing. He ain't attacked her. But
let me finish.
Let him finish.
This is like when somebody says. This is like when somebody says, you know, I didn't say I'm perfect. Okay, so tell me 3 flaws that you have. Yeah, okay. You can't say 3 flaws, right? Because you are saying you don't need to say I'm perfect to act like you're perfect. It's like I'm giving you an analogy.
Okay, so P. So what was you saying right there?
Because right there, Retro said, I didn't say she was full on coaching. What she was doing was straddling the fence and cementing the seeds, planting the seeds for plausible deniability. See, I set the trap with my question, and she saw it, and that's why she said, did I say she was full on coaching? See, because she wanted to say Cece's coaching, but then still have that plausible deniability when the blame comes when they lose to say, I didn't say she was full on coaching. You see what I'm saying? This is the shit that I be calling out. This is what gets them tight.
But okay, tell me this though. Tell me this. Well, I mean, it makes for good TV, right? But why did you pick at her? So why you picking Retro? Why you set her up for the whiskey? Huh? Talk about that. You like Retro, huh?
Because everybody says, let's keep it real. Let's be honest. Okay. Let's be honest then.
It was a good question. Honestly, it was a good question.
I thought it was a great question. Yeah.
Yeah, I just would have answered it like, hey, she not fully coaching, so no, it's not on her because she don't make substitutions, call plays. She just can coach them up on the sideline from her point of view, the way she see the game. And sometimes it helps them and sometimes it don't. That's all.
Exactly. But I knew where they were going also. I knew it because I had posted on this on the several videos the day before because a narrative started to pop up. Cece's coaching the team. Cece's coaching the team. And the way the narrative was going, where it was going, Pope, was that since Cece's not on the court, we got to find a way to credit her for this team's success, especially this series win. So how do we do that? Okay, she's coaching. She's coaching the team. No, she's cheerleading. She's not coaching. I made that clear yesterday. Okay. Oh, yeah, but I had people, man, the mental gymnastics people were doing were awesome. The problem is, Pope, that I don't let them get away with being disingenuous, being intellectually dishonest, and they hate that because we live in a society, Pope, and I think you would agree, we live in a society in 2025 where people have become comfortable spewing all types of bullshit and drivel because nobody challenges them. Everybody nods their head like fucking bobblehead dolls, and nobody pushes back. The moment you push back on 90% of people's arguments, they fold like a house of cards. So because I'm the guy that tends to push back, well, they hate Pete. And that's okay. That's no problem. Just give me, listen, you can call me every name in the book. You don't have to like me. I've told people, just refute what I'm saying. That's all. Refute what I'm saying. Prove me wrong.
Like, see, when they say, or Caitlin learning more being on the sideline, or no. I've never been a player that had to sit the bench. And so I'm not learning. I don't come out in the game and then learn something that I didn't already figure out on the court. Especially if we done film study already. I don't need to sit the sideline and see the game in a different sense. That's crazy, bogus baloney. I hated it every time Stephanie White would say that shit as an excuse, like she learning so much more. No, stupid. She not. She knows what she's doing on the floor. That's how she got to where she is. Never been a bench player in her life. So no, I just felt like that's asinine. And yeah, all this celebrate on the sideline, teammates bigging up everybody. That's cool. But I would love for her to, really she can't do shit. But it's like, goodness gracious, she's just doing a lot of celebrating when they just seem to be doing her so wrong on all levels, keeping her off the active roster to where she can't even have no chance. Even if they happen to slip up and get in the final, she has no chance to be able to participate in that. And to me, especially being at 100%, I just that she shouldn't allow no shit like that ever. She shouldn't have allowed them to not put her on the active roster for the fucking playoffs.
That's on her. Yeah,
what do you say about that?
I agree. That's on her. You know for a fact, I said I was very vocal about the fact that I felt she could have played. I didn't think she was as injured as they said. I feel that I proved conclusively she didn't have an ankle bone bruise injury. Nobody wanted to hear that, even though I gave really good proof after doing a deep dive. Nobody wanted to hear that because it's always Cece is not accountable. Cece would never lie. She would never do that to her fans. See, that's where the friction comes in, because then I got to push back on people and ask them how Thanksgiving dinner was at the Clark household, because they talk like they know Cece intimately. You know what I'm saying? Like, she would never do this or that. You know her public persona, folks. You don't know her private persona. And she has a very polished public persona. Okay? The more polished the public persona, the slicker and more sly the private persona. If you don't know that, you haven't been paying attention to celebrity in the last 20, 30 years. Okay? I mean, come on. Pete is hating. No, it's not that I hate Caleb. We got to stop. We got too many. There's no middle ground people. You're either with us or against us. No, man, we gotta have discourse. We gotta be able to say, this doesn't look right. Or, you know what, this needs to be improved. That needs to be improved. Because if you tell me, like we had Alejandro yesterday said, well, she is coaching. Odyssey Sims made a pass to Aaliyah Boston. Cece told her to do that. And I had to give him the example. Y'all sound like the Michael Jordan Glazers that Steve Kerr only made the shot in the finals because Jordan gave him that Space Jam juice and said, "You're going to take the shot."
So who Alejandro? I don't know who that is.
Yeah, Alejandro. He's not here. I think he's here. Anyway, he said that. Then I'm like, okay, that's going too far. You know what I mean? It's one thing, okay, sure. I'm not saying Caitlyn doesn't give input, but again, another thing I called out is, look, you're all focusing. This was yesterday. You're all focusing on the fact that Cece's giving input. All players give input. All of them. The only reason you're focusing on Cece's input is because, like I said, you want to credit her for this series win. Because those of you who say, I'm just a Caitlyn fan, fuck the Fever, but I still want them to win, a lot of you are full of shit. I forgot to tell you that yesterday, but I'm here for it today. You're full of shit. You know why? Because I saw you yesterday all contort into pretzels and play mental gymnastics to give Caitlyn credit. Not one of you once replied to me and said, I will admit, I feel Cece was coaching up the team, but I will admit the team came through. The team on the court, the ones that actually played, Mitchell balled out. Addie Sims balled out. Aaliyah Boston had a better. Not one of you said that because deep down, you are resentful that they're winning without Cece. You just don't want to say it. And you hate me for calling you out on it.
I say it all the time. I say it. I fuck this team. I want them to get up out of here. And yeah, I was conflicted last night.
I told them yesterday, I want them to get slaughtered versus the Aces. I want them to not only lose, I want them to get swept.
See, certain teams, I'm just like with the LeBron thing. He came to my Lakers. We had to separate. I can't root for my Lakers until the bum lames is off of my Lakers. Okay, right now that's not the Los Angeles Lakers. That's the Los Angeles Bronze. So that's I don't know who that team is. So until they get rid of his old ball spot, having get him off my team. I can't root for him. I can't root for Angel Reese, never. I can't root for Asia Whistle, never. And not that Atlanta Dream Team either. So if we order Phoenix Mercury, I can't. There's certain teams I can't do it. But let's pivot real quick though. Let's pivot. Pete, everybody in the chat. Let's go on over to the blame game with the Seattle Storm and Noelle Quinn. Is that her name? The coach for the Seattle Storm. Now, me personally, I like Noelle Quinn. I wish Caitlin Clark, if she got to play for somebody, play for her because she ain't woke. I don't think so. If she is, she is. One thing I know, she pisses them players off because she really coaching. And some of them don't like it. Like Joelle Lloyd, who tried to cause some BS. She's bullying. They did an investigation. None of the other players feel like that. Just her punk ass. So, okay, get up out of here. If you want to work your way on out of the Seattle Storm, you try to throw the coach in the bus, then that's your way of saying, I don't want to be here. Okay, cool. But it was messy. What girls do, right? It's what women do. If you want to try to be messy to get her way out of it, just like Angel Reese. If you want to try to throw everybody, the whole organization, the players, and everything else under the bus, no, none of her fault. And if y'all don't fix this, we got to do something else. Oh, okay. No accountability yourself. So I see Noelle Quinn being one of them gangsters, like she said, and they know she not with the pandering and telling you did good when your ass didn't. I believe she one of them coaches that's going to just let you know the truth. And Lexi Brown, not Lexi Hall. Excuse me, Lexi Hall, the Barbie dog. My bad. Lexi Brown, she's only known for running her fucking mouth on Guilds Arenas. She's not known, but she just had her first starting job for real last year on the Sparks for God knows what reason, because she was horrible. And since she didn't get to play, she got sit the bench. She want to come out. Oh, I was misutilized. I just want everybody to know I'm fully healthy. And yeah, you're fully healthy and trash. You was just running your mouth about Caitlin Clark, and that's how you got your name known. Don't nobody know you from basketball. And the other girl, whoever, the light-skinned girl that complained as well, terrible. Who is she, right? We don't nobody know who you are. You complaining about minutes. You're trash. So and the Asian lady, the Chinese or Asian, Japanese, my bad if I got your culture wrong, Miss Lady. I'm sorry. Your name is hard to pronounce. I just call you Yao's sister. Yao's sister, she complained about Lexi Brown being on some bully shit in the environment, fucking around them wasn't smooth. It wasn't about the coach. I didn't hear her saying about the coach. And so now I'm hearing people want the coach fired and shit like that. Or the coach need to be looked into when she already got looked into and they found nothing. Do you think it's the players that's soft and they can't handle hard coaching, or do you think she really on some bully type shit with her squad? What do you think?
I think it's both. I think it's both because the whole WNBA is soft. So that's a given. That's an epidemic in the whole WNBA. Okay, they're soft. They're soft. You know, these are women athletes who are not ready for prime time. Period. They're just entitled. That's it. They're entitled because they've never had to be accountable for anything. Okay, and that's what it is. You know, this is not just. I've said before. It's not just a WNBA problem. It's a society problem. But anyway, I digress. Also, the coach, though. Okay, Noelle Quinn. You know, she's also, in my opinion, she's toxic. In my opinion, she's toxic. You got Nneka Ogwumike on that team. She's hella toxic. I mean, she's the Players Association president, if I'm not mistaken, and she's clotheslining people. She's stomping on people, throwing balls at people. This league is a clown show. It's totally unprofessional. Okay, and if the players are acting like that, that starts at the top with the coaching because they're not held accountable. So that's why, pivoting just a second, I didn't want Stephanie White because she was the one who allowed her team to eye gouge Cece, she allowed Alyssa Thomas to almost break her fucking jaw with a screen. A lot of people don't remember that. That starts at the top. As a coach, if you allow that, you have no place coaching my generation of superstar. So I never wanted Stephanie White. I had my reasons. Going back to Noelle, yeah, I believe she is toxic. I believe both things you said are true. We know they're soft. Anyway, we know that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, me, I don't know. How long Noelle Quinn been? Let me see. How long she been with the Seattle Storm? How long has Noelle Quinn coached Seattle Storm?
Noelle Quinn has been the head coach of the
Since
Seattle
2021.
Storm.
All right, so we never heard none of that shit before. The Seattle Storm has been a relevant squad, right, for quite some time. You got Skylar Diggins, who one of the better guards in the league, right? We should say the league is trash, whatever, but she's one of the better guards in this trash league. And she seems to have gotten her mental state correct there. Erica Wheeler, we just witnessed her. She went over there. She had a nice season over there. We just seen the 19-year-old, first 19-year-old, I believe that's in WNBA history, correct or incorrect? I don't know how many 19-year-olds have ever played in the WNBA. I thought you had to be 22, but if you come from overseas, so on and so forth. But how she slowly developed her and worked her way up to not really playing her as much, to then starting to give her minutes and starting to how she got her in.
Yep.
To me, all of that, Noelle Quinn can coach her ass off. We got her fucked up. No, she's the coach.
By the way, coach,
hold on. Let me finish. I'm about to land the plane because this is what I've seen even last year in her team. I've seen her team. They play tough. They play hard. Now, so when you're a coach, you're not supposed to. Everybody's supposed to be lovey-dovey and all of that type of stuff. I think she holds those girls accountable. I think Joelle Lloyd, she probably was on her in film study. I can see Noelle Quinn doing film study, pointing out, look where you missed this, that person right here. You took that bad shot. I'm sure she was on her bumper, and that's what rubbed her the wrong way, and she wanted to get the fuck up out of there. Now, Lexi Brown and the other girl, they trash, and they complain about minutes. but not bullying. So I don't know. I think she's a good coach.
I tell you this, Malanga. Speaking of Malanga, Dominique Malanga, I said yesterday she would have been my number one pick. I never would have taken Paige number one ever, never. I that's going to be a mistake in the long run, in my opinion. She's fragile. She's brittle. Just like I never would have taken Cam Brink number 2 the year before. She's another stick. Okay, that's just the bottom line. I call her Cam the Stilt. Okay, because she's brittle. She's brittle. And Paige missed 2 full seasons in college. She's not the same player.
But hold on. I don't care about Paige. What I'm trying to say is Noelle Quinn, to me, and that girl and that lady from Valkyries. What's her name? She won Coach of the Year. Shout out to her.
Natalie Nakas.
Natalie Nakas. Oh my goodness. Them the type of coaches you can tell they very structured. Look how their teams play. You can tell they disciplined, they structured. When I see Noelle Quinn, when she said, I'm a gangster, she coaching the league of prison ball type mentality, Bushwick bitches. She's not a bush. She's a feminine lady. She's a lady. I don't think she even a gay. She's not with the LGBT side. But she from South Central 83rd. That's what she let it be known. She from 83rd Street. She wasn't really more telling the reporters and try her if you want. Is what she telling these crazy ass players that she's from the Skylar Diggins, from the Boomba K, from whoever else. Try me if you want. But I'm gonna coach you, and you might not like some things that I'm gonna say to you. I don't see none of the other coaches really doing that except for maybe I just forgot her name again, but the Valkyries coach. That gets on their team cases. In her case, and Natalie, I think her team just all buy in and run through a brick wall for her. She coaching simple over there and hard and everything. They all love it. She seemed like she got all workhorses. Everybody got something to prove on the team, so they all working their ass off, and she lead them the right way. But as far as Noelle Quinn, she got to deal with a bunch of strong-head, Bushwick-minded, LGBT, I'm tough, we this, and she gotta correct them type of players, man. So I don't know. I think they've been overly exaggerating. I think she is on point.
They might be exaggerating because, like I said a few minutes ago, they're not used to accountability, man. They're used to prison ball, playing their own way, nobody calling them out because nobody was watching, 12 people in the stands and 6 are family members. They're not used to prime time. They're not ready for prime time. Their position is and has been from day one since he got there. You know what? And even before that, we're entitled. We deserve. You remember on your last live stream that I was here with you, I said, actually it wasn't here, it was on somewhere else. But I said, deserve is a feminine word. It's a female word. Okay? That's a female word. Okay? It really is. They use that word all the time because they have the players in the WNBA, because they have, if you ask them to justify what they should get, they can't do it. So it's we deserve. Why? Because the product has always been great. Get the fuck out of here. Product always been great. Before Cece entered the league, the only videos I ever watched of the WNBA were YouTube videos with circus music. And that goes for a lot of people. A lot of people were not watching. They know that. But again, they're not used to accountability.
They're not used to it. And so that's how I see Noelle Quinn. I think people just that picture when she said I'm a gangster. If you go back and watch that interview and why she said it, and in her explanation of it too, she also dove in what's gangster is I take care of my family. What's gangster is I do this and I do that. That's my definition of gangster too. My definition of gangster is you'll protect yours by any means. Yours. You understand? And that's what's gangsters. You're going to look out for yours. You're going to do this. You're going to pray with them. You're going to so on and so forth. Going out and shooting motherfuckers, that's not gangster. Going out and doing some fuck shit, robbing people, and that's not gangster. That's coward shit. So when she said that, I understood exactly what she was saying. That she not to be tried. Respect is everything. That's gangster. When you demand your respect, that's gangster. And you stand on that, that's what's gangster. And because we got the same type of South Central state of mind, I knew exactly what she was saying. And when she broke that down, like, because I'm dealing with these chicks that they probably come from good places and so on and so forth, and their parents paid the AAU and for trainers to get them good, and now they're here and they feel entitled and they think they men and so on and so forth. And try me if you want. But one thing I'm gonna do over here is coach the shit out of you, and I think that's the case. I think maybe Joelle Lloyd one day felt that, tried to come at her sideways, and she probably had to lock up on her and let her know, like, nigga, I would slap them braids out your fucking head. Yeah, this South Central LA. Like shit. I wouldn't doubt it. I think she was talking to her players now that happened. Go ahead.
I wouldn't doubt it. The way these players be acting, hey man, you might not be far from the truth. I wouldn't doubt it, man, for real. I would not doubt it, because a lot of these chicks are the type that they would try a motherfucker straight up. You know, they too big for their britches. Let's put it that way. Too big for their britches. I can see some of these players thinking they can fight men.
Correct. And she be looking nice on the sideline. She don't be doing too much, wearing no tight shit, but she be in her femininity over there on that sideline. I can't even lie. And I see her like, yeah, she ain't the one to play with though. You know, just don't get her messed up. She one of them homies from around the way girls. Yeah. She around the way girl. That's who she is. And so I respect it, man. When you see Lexi Brown, even if you go listen to the interview, I was gonna play it, but when you listen to the interview of Lexi Brown just talking about how she wasn't utilized, right? She damn sure didn't mention Noelle Quinn's name.
Yep.
She tiptoed around it like, I don't know if I come back here or if I go somewhere else, I'm fully healthy, you know, like, so what? You're trash still, fully healthy and all. Jeez. But yeah, Pete, man, it's been great having you up here, man.
Likewise, man.
Man, and again, so because a lot of times I don't really hear you doing too much, man. I hear you speaking your truth of how you feel about situations, and you challenge some people and they can't take it, man. But that's what happens, man. Ladies, y'all can't be attacking Pete if he ain't attacking you, and can't be doing it. We don't do the victim stuff. All right. He didn't do nothing wrong on that one. I got your back on that, Pete. Shout out to you, man.
Shout out, Pope. Shout out, man. Good luck today.
All right, now. And ladies and gentlemen, we are about to, that'll be the show for the day. That was Pistol Pete came up. And great to have Pistol Pete on. Make sure y'all hit the like button if you didn't. I might come on at the end of the game. And definitely, I'm most likely going to do a post-game show. So make sure you stay tapped in, tuned into that. Because, again, I don't like the Fever. Like Pete said, I don't rock with the Fever. But I damn sure don't rock with the motherfucking Aces. I can tell you that much. I don't rock with them. So I hate to see them win anything. I hate to see Asia Wilson look good at anything. Yeah. Marisol say the boys club. Marisol, it's not like that, Marisol. Nah, y'all was working with your feels. When you on these podcasts and men's spaces, don't be working with your feels. You got to know how to shoot the shit. You got to know how to shoot the shit without the blame and victimizing. No. You up here with men's. So when you with men's, you act accordingly. It's the Pope. Peace and love. Amen.
Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show, the realest sports talk show on YouTube, giving fans a real-life perspective on sports and entertainment.
You knew better, you do better. Who do it better?